I'm gonna have my eyes closed. Become as comfortable as you possibly could be. Allow yourself to be as you are. Without trying to change anything in any way. Whatever thoughts are going through your mind, let them dance and play as they will, regardless if they're negative or positive. Just let them be. Regardless of any feelings or emotions that you're experiencing in your body. Just let them be as they are. Notice how much energy it takes to just be. It takes absolutely no effort to be as you are. Recognize that you don't have to practice being. You are just by letting it be as it is. Notice that it takes no technique to be effortlessness. Being effortless is the absence of motion. It is motionlessness. Motionlessness, or the absence of effort, is being experienced by you at this very moment. The absence of movement, the absence of action is an experience that you are experiencing directly at this very moment. In the absence of effort, in the absence of movement, in the absence of motion, stillness is experienced. By doing absolutely nothing, something happens. By doing nothing, stillness happens. And you are experiencing stillness at this very moment. The experience of stillness is the experience of being. Being is what remains in the absence of doing. In the stillness, you do not disappear. You are. Your being is. This is a direct experience of yourself. You are what being is. And you are experiencing this in the stillness of the motionless activity. You cannot deny this experience, for you are experiencing this at this very instant. In the absence of everything, you remain. Your being remains. Your existence remains. And you know this inherently because you're experiencing it directly. Come back to yourself as often as you can. Come back to this being of effortless action. It will never leave you. You have been this for eternity. You are experiencing the qualities of stillness of yourself. Stillness is the absence of resistance. You are experiencing resistancelessness at this very moment. You cannot deny it. The absence of resistance is also the absence of agitation. For in the absence of resistance, what is there to be agitated? The absence of resistance that you're experiencing at this very moment is total contentness. The definition of total contentness is peace. And you are experiencing yourself at this very moment as peace. Your experience of stillness is also the experience of wholeness. Or draw your attention anywhere you want to see if you can find an edge to the stillness you're experiencing at this very moment. Because there are no edges, it means that you are complete. Because there's no outside of you. There's no outside of stillness. There's no outside to your direct experience of your being. And because you're whole and complete, you have no lack. You are lackless. Your self is lackless. Because you're whole and complete and have no lack, you have no desire. Because you are everything, you desire nothing. definition of desirelessness is happiness. Happiness is when you are whole and you need nothing other than yourself. Because you can't separate yourself from yourself, you do not know the definition of separation. Use your attention to try and find anything else other than yourself. Search the deepest cosmos or the most inner realms of your being to see if you can find something other than your being, other than yourself. Because you do not know separation, you yourself are total unity. Total unity is the definition of love. When you know others as yourself and yourself as others, you know love. This is known in Vedanta as love without otherness. For there are no others. There's only the one love of yourself, of ourselves, of all 8 billion of ourselves. You, yourself, being the absence of resistance, are peace. Being the absence of desire, you are happiness. And being the absence of separation, you are love. Ask yourself the question, is a thought aware of itself, or am I aware of a thought? Let it be seen that a thought cannot be aware of itself. It is you, yourself, that's aware of thoughts. You are that which is aware of thoughts. Ask yourself the question, is a memory aware of itself? Or am I aware of a memory? Let it be seen clearly that a memory cannot be aware of itself. It is you who is aware of a memory. Ask yourself the question, is an idea aware of itself? Or are you aware of an idea? Let it be witnessed that an idea cannot be aware of itself. It is you who is aware of an idea. A thought, a memory, and an idea are found in your mind. Ask yourself the question, is your mind aware of itself? Or are you aware of your mind? Let it be seen that your mind is not aware of itself. It is you who are aware of your mind. Ask yourself the question, is a feeling aware of itself? Or are you aware of your feelings? Let it be seen, let it be known that a feeling is not aware of itself. It is you who is aware of your feelings. Ask yourself the question, is an emotion aware of itself? Or am I aware of my emotions? Let it be clearly witnessed that an emotion is not aware of itself. It is you, yourself, who is aware of your emotions. Feelings and emotions are found in your body. Ask yourself the question, is a body aware of itself? Or is it you who is aware of your body? Let it be seen that a body is not aware of itself. It is you who is aware of your body. A mind and a body are not aware of themselves. It is you who is aware of them. You are not your mind and your body. You are that which is aware of your mind and body. Go to the place within you where you believe your me to be located. A me is usually a sensation or a cluster of sensations located behind the eyes or in the brain somewhere, or possibly in your throat or your solar plex. Wherever you believe your me to be located, turn your attention to that spot. Ask yourself the question, what is aware of my me? It is you, yourself, that is aware of your me. Let it be directly experienced that you are not your me. You are not the person you believed yourself to be. You are that which is aware of your me. Ask yourself the question, where is my awareness located? Where am I located? Where is my self located? Notice that it's located everywhere and nowhere. Yet your presence of awareness is presently available permanently. You are experiencing the unified field that the quantum physicist has discovered as the underlying nature of reality. This is yourself. What non-duality points out is that you need absolutely nothing other than yourself to know and be yourself. You are yourself just by being yourself. You cannot be what you are not, and you cannot become what you already are. Yourself is not a religion. It's not spirituality. It's not mysticism. It's not science or philosophy. or any other man-made knowledge. For all of these are only concepts which are something other than yourself. Non-duality asks absolutely nothing from you, and yet returns everything. It doesn't ask you to believe in anything. It doesn't ask you to acquire anything. It doesn't ask you to become anything or gain anything in any manner. That's why Advaita is so beautifully perfect, because nothing is required. Except you knowing yourself as yourself. You do not have to leave yourself to know yourself. You are yourself just by being yourself. Do everything in your power to understand what has been pointed here tonight. It will not let you down. Your self has been waiting with open arms for eternity, for you to rest back into itself. This evening has been the tap on the shoulder to remember. To remember who you are and to share what you find there with the world. If I long for anything other than myself, I long for you to know yourself. So that you can share with humanity the beautiful beam of light of yourself. You are the greatest gift. Knowing yourself is the greatest gift you can render yourself and humanity. That concludes the meditation. You can keep your eyes closed for as long as you wish. We can start the Q&A at any time.